We can't have a situation, can we, where people almost expect to be given a job because their face literally fits.
Yeah, and, you put your finger on it there, Colin, because the problem the BBC has created for itself is that by its relentless, remorseless focus on so-called diversity, it has racialized the whole organization, by which I mean that race has now become an element in everything the BBC does. Consequently, in this appointment with this chap, Marcus Ryder, it isn't a terribly senior appointment. It's in charge of news output on Radio 1 and the Asian network. Okay, that's an important job, but it's not top echelon. And suddenly, why are you and I talking about this? We're talking about this because this man, Ryder, has complained that there is a racial element in the fact that he didn't get the job. Well, my question would be this. How can anyone determine whether there was a racist or racial element in his non-appointment? It may simply be that Marcus Ryder was not the right man for the job because maybe he's not a very good journalist. I don't know the man. I'm not casting aspersions. Maybe he is a very good journalist, but maybe he didn't fit for some other reason, some lack of grasp of what the role entailed. They're making much of the fact that he was invited to apply for a job in the BBC. I was invited to apply for jobs in the BBC occasionally. I didn't get them, usually. But the point is that there's nothing unusual about that. That's the way the internal process happens. But the problem is that if one is to see this thing entirely through the filter of diversity, it enters into the whole thing, this sinister idea that people are not appointed because of the colour of their skin. I simply don't believe that is so. And I think that this has become a pointless cause célèbre. These other people have piled in to try and make out the BBC is in some way, not living up to its credo.